Alright guys, so let's have a look at Snapchat. I'm gonna give you a little bit different perspective than just a technical analysis because a lot of people may not be talking what I will be talking in this video about Snapchat. So let's go. On Friday, we know it's down 26%, and also from its all-time highs from $83 all the way till here, it's down 33% plus. So is this a good discount for you? So we know that Snapchat is nowadays it's not what it used to be. Remember Facebook offering them $2 billion to acquire them, but not anymore. It's a $88 billion company. So it's a big social media platform, and their users. How long it has been? I have been using Snapchat for 5 years, and their users are now, well, most of them are graduating, right, who started using it, and most of them are starting to make decent money, and those people will be spending money on Snapchat if they start heavily running ads, which they're not doing yet, and still for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters, maybe even 5 quarters now, they have reported at least positive earnings, which qualifies them to be added to S&P 500 if they're going to get added, which I assume it's just a matter of time to me personally. All right, so that's that, and we're gonna also take a look at the before we talk about the technicals and where is the best spot to pick it up. We want to look at this thing right here. So Snapchat has 9% ownership. Insiders owned 9%, and also I went back to shortsqueeze.com where they were saying 10%, but then if you use Finviz, if you scroll down couple days before they reported earnings, look how many insiders were pretty much dumping shares, and that was probably a sign, and that's something you should keep an eye. If you are heavily into one or two stocks, you want to keep an eye what those guys are doing. And also another point I want to make is, all right, so they own 10%, and I'm not sure about the 100% accuracy of this data, but institutions own 64% of the stock. So that's pretty high actually. Anything above 60%, that's good. And if the stock is going to get added to S&P 500, imagine how many funds in this indexes they have to buy the stock. But right here, right now, after first big red day, rule of thumb usually is you don't want to rush into pretty much bottom tick this name, because if you look at this chart, I was watching $70 right here as a support, and it slipped below this level. It gapped down below this level, and until then it was uptrending nicely. We're gonna switch to different time frames as well, but also I was watching here $57 level as a support. We slipped through it, and now if this stock is trading anytime soon around $50 levels, I think it's a good discount. It is really good discount, and I will definitely try to play it if I see the stock pretty much do something like this, because anytime you see Snapchat drop this sharply, big drops like this, it doesn't reverse right away. It gives you a chance. It just chops around right like this for a few days, in this case right here, a whole month. So I will be looking for the same price action just because of their outstanding shares. They have 1.6 billion outstanding shares, and that's a lot. So, and the share float as well, I think it's around 1 billion. So that's a big float now. And let me switch to, also let me talk about the moving averages. So this yellow line is a 50-day SMA, it's below it. Purple line, 100-day simple moving average, it's below it. And this red line right here is a 200-day moving average, it's below it. If it's gonna bounce, I'm going to be watching this level as a resistance. And also, I'm not going to assume that the stock quickly gets back up to these levels unless, just like I said, S&P 500 inclusion news, it can definitely bring it back up to these levels. But I'm just speculating on that one, okay? I don't have any information, of course. I mean, it's for them to decide what stock they are going to kick out and what stocks are going to get in. But as Snapchat is a good candidate, in my opinion, in the near future, maybe next year, we'll see. So let me switch to a monthly chart here, maybe a weekly chart before we do that. So look at the weekly chart. So pretty sharp drop, definitely. What about the monthly chart, how it's looking on a monthly chart? On a monthly chart, you can see the opening of like 2021 looks like it opened around these $50 levels. So year to date, it's still positive, which is crazy. So that's why I will be watching that level, that opening of 2021. So basically, that will be the decent support to me. And if you look at this chart until this drop, it was looking pretty good. It was looking pretty bullish chart. On a monthly chart, it was doing very well. It was trading inside of this range for 2 months or so. And now after earnings guidance, okay, earnings themselves, they were fine, but they pretty much weren't, which, I mean, they're obligated, right? If they like public companies, that's the thing. Like if they think that they're going to make less money in the future ahead, or if they're getting less deals, I mean, they have to disclose it. That's the whole point of being public. And especially after 2008 crisis, there are a lot of things they need to to disclose. Even if they are not reporting earnings, there are times they come up with a lot of things, details that you need to know about the business. So that's that about Snapchat. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I think this is it for this video. I hope you liked it. I will see you in the next one. Peace.